everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back to Yarn Purpose. Today, let's talk about my favorite bind off for top-down shawls. Hey everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back. Today, I just wanted to quickly show you my favorite bind off for top-down shawls. Your bind off for your top-down shawl is extremely important because you want it to be loose enough so that when you go to block your shawl, you are able to manipulate your knitted fabric and pull out these points to accentuate your lace. If your bind off is too tight, you're not going to be able to pull these points out and make your lace look the way you like. So by having a stretchy bind off, it just makes your life a whole lot easier when you go to block your shawl. I do obviously knit a lot of top-down shawls, and so I just thought today would be a good time to show you the particular bind off that I like to use. The bind off that I like to use is called a knit two together through the back loop bind off. It is extremely easy, it's extremely fast, and it's a pretty stretchy bind off. So it's really all the things that I'm looking for to bind off my top-down shawl. So let's go ahead and get started on our swatch here. Okay, so like I said, the bind off is called knit two together through the back loop. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So normally if you were to knit two together, you would knit two together by going through the front loops of these two stitches, right? Well, we're going through the back loop. So I'm going to take my right hand needle and I'm going to go through the back loop. So I'm going behind my left needle into those two stitches, and then I'm just knitting those two together. Pulling them off the left needle, I now have one stitch on my right hand needle. I'm going to take the stitch on the right needle, stick it back on my left hand needle, and now I'm just going to knit two together through the back loop again. Take the stitch from the right needle, back to the left needle, knit two together through the back loop. And then you're just going to go ahead and do this all the way across until you have bound off all of your stitches. As I'm doing this, you'll notice that when I'm bringing my stitch over here to the right hand needle, I'm not cranking down on this or like pulling it tight. I'm just keeping everything nice and loose as I'm doing this. And by keeping the stitches a little bit loose, that's only going to help you again later when you go to block your shawl, because you'll have a little more give there on that bind off, which is really what you want on that top-down shawl. When I first started knitting, I, definitely bound off a little too tight on some shawls, and they turned out nice and they were still pretty, but you really do lose that a little something, I think, in your shawl when you can't pull out the points the way you want to. So I'm just going to finish here binding off these last few stitches. Okay. So at this point, I did not bring my scissors over, but at this point, you would just snip this and pull it through to tighten, okay? But you can see here from my swatch now, we do have a lot of give, even without doing any kind of blocking, just with a little bit of pulling here. You can see that, I'm able to shape this swatch how I want. And so when I wet this and then block it, I'll be able to, pull these ends here and pin them, and then pull this point out and be able to pin it and be able to shape it, in a nice way for a lace swatch. So again, it's a very easy bind off. You just knit two together through the back loop all the way across. It's what I use for the majority of my shawls that are top down. And if you haven't tried it before, I would really encourage you to give it a try, because it's really easy and really fast. And that's really, when you get to that end of your shawl, you just want it done so you can wear it. So why not try this fast and easy bind off that's going to give you that stretchy edge? If you like this video, go ahead and give it that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, you can hit that subscribe button. If you like, you can turn on the notifications so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. I have new videos uploaded on most Fridays. So that's it for me for today. I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you again next week with a new video. Bye!